politics. I remembered something. I know I already made a video today, but I have to make another one, because politics. There's this idea that I love that I have never shared with you. I've shared it with all of my friends, and I think they're probably getting tired of me saying it, but I'm just like, I love it. Okay. Government. So, I am a Christian, if you couldn't figure that out by watching all of my other videos. I am a Christian, and I am the farthest thing from Calvinist there is, because, like, it's just, I get really frustrated with the idea that we need to take America back for God. What is that? What is that? Because it's really stupid. Like, okay, hold on. So long as we're talking about this, let's talk about how ridiculous the idea is that we are a Christian nation blessed by God in the first place. It is completely preposterous, okay? In the first place, our existence came from an act of rebellion, which the Bible doesn't really support or constitute at all. Okay, so there was the rebellion, right? We rebel, we fight people to come be our own country, right? And then after that, we, like, freaking massacre all these people because of the manifest destiny. Like, we bend God's words to make him tell us that like, our land, that this is our land, and we can take it by force. Like, okay, that is not the same God, I'm telling you. Like, this God, my God, is not the same God that was telling them to do that stuff. Okay, I'm just saying that right now. It was selfish and an extreme act of blasphemy, okay? Because they straight up... it's like, when people say, I'm doing this because God told me to, it's like, you really are speaking on God's behalf right now? That's huge and weighty. And then they go, and they're straight up like, oh, God told us to take this land and to kill and rape and steal. Yeah, what? No. No, that's not okay. So what makes us think that we are a, like, Christian nation blessed by God in the first place? We were not founded on Judeo-Christian values like a lot of people think. In fact, a lot of our country's founders were deists, and, like, if even, like, they had a belief in our, like, the Judeo-Christian God. It's so stupid. People, no. And then, like, I'm one of those people, I desperately want them to take, like, one nation under God out of our Pledge of Allegiance, and I want them to take In God We Trust off of our currency, because that is civil religion. It's watering down, like, a true, beautiful belief, and it's giving them a bad name. It's giving the church a bad name, and it really frustrates me how there's a lot of Christians out there that are like, oh, they're gonna take one nation under God out of the Pledge of Allegiance. We are going downhill. And it's like, we're not going downhill. Like, we were never... They're acting like the United States of the past was, like, some glorious, beautiful thing. It wasn't, okay? They're like, the 50s were the glory days. Okay, women's oppression, segregation. No. Okay, we never had it right. We're not getting worse because we never were good to begin with. We're just like... I'm thankful to live here. I am. I'm thankful that I have freedom of religion and freedom of speech and freedom of press and all of this stuff. I'm really thankful that I live here, but I just get frustrated when people act like we need to take America back for God, because this is a God-blessed nation. It's not like God is, like, hiding in a corner in heaven saying, oh no, what if they vote yes on gay rights? No, that is not my God. He is not a coward. He doesn't care how we vote. He is bigger than that. It's so stupid. Anyway, so there's that. And so I'm just, like, I'm, like, really Anabaptist in that way. And so I've decided that I want to make the church my government. I'm going to, like, I'm not going to sue people. If I have an issue with somebody in the Christian community, I'm going to take it up to the church instead of take it up with someone, like, I'm not going to take it to the Supreme Court, because that is not my nation. I belong to a nation with no end, a world with no end. You know? And I don't need to be governed by men here. I'm still going to bow to the law here and everything. I'm not going to go around and be like, oh, look at me, I'm a Christian, so I don't need to follow these laws anymore. No, I'm not going to do that. Because the Bible does say that we need to bow to the laws in our country, so long as they don't contradict with anything that is in God's law. And that we need to have respect for authority. So I will. But I'm not going to run to the government if I have an issue. Because that is not my government, you know? So, there's my idea. We need to, like, oh, The parish model. Have I talked to you about the parish model? So it's basically like in city planning, in the olden days, they used to have like churches on every block, and instead of people going to a soup kitchen or something, or somewhere if they needed something, they would go to the local parish, get food, get clothing, get what they needed, and the church had that taken care of. The state was obsolete, and that's wonderful, because that is what we need to be doing. So I want to bring the parish model back. I think we could do it in Denver if we really tried, but I still have to talk to some people about this. Anyway, so my church is my government, and that's my views on that, and I like that I can talk to you, and I really hope this didn't get too boring. Thank you for everything. Have a wonderful day.